A lot of adults don't realize this. Your mind was being shaped way before you even had a chance to develop one of your own. Parents, religious teachers, and school systems, they weren't just raising you or educating you, they were programming you. And many of them believed they were doing the right thing, but in reality, a lot of us never got a chance to learn who we actually really are. So, think about it. When you're a child, you don't have a filter. You trust. You absorb. You basically believe every voice that's louder than yours. Parents tell you what to think. Religion tells you what to believe. And schools tells you how to behave. Before you even learn to say no, you already learned to obey. See, most parents don't do this to be harmful. They don't do it because they have something against you. They do it out of fear. They want to protect you from danger, from mistakes, from suffering, but protection can come to start looking like possession. And possession kills independence. See, many parents raise children to be versions of themselves rather than individuals with their own identity. So, let's talk about religion for a second and the fear-based conditioning of it. So, a lot of people were raised not with spirituality, but with fear. Fear of punishment, fear of judgment, fear of just being wrong. Yeah. Religion, when misused, can be one of the strongest tools for killing independent thought. See, you're taught that questioning equals rebellion. Curiosity equals disrespect. Disagreement equals to sin. So instead of exploring life, in your childhood, you was just out here playing defense the whole time. So, it is what it is, but we got to move on. So let's talk about another thing that I mentioned earlier in this video. School, the training, not the education. See, school doesn't teach you how to think. It teaches you how to pass, how to repeat, memorize, how to raise your hand before you speak and ask permission just to fucking exist. You're taught that authority is always right and mistakes are failure instead of part of learning. Not because teachers are bad, but because the system is designed to create workers, not thinkers. So, we want to now address something else. Why people think this is a good thing. This is very important. Here's the wild card. Society teaches you that losing your independent mind is a great thing. They call it discipline, respect, morals. But really it's conditioning. They want you predictable. They want you manageable. They want you obedient. That's why most adults don't even realize they're living in someone else's script. It's crazy. But this is how I can show you how you can break free. See, the moment you start thinking for yourself, you become what I call a dangerous man or woman. Not violent, but dangerously aware, dangerously conscious, and dangerously free. Breaking the programming starts with one question, and one question only. Why do I believe what I believe? See, most people can't even answer that without mentioning their parents, their pastor, or their third grade teacher. So these are some steps for you guys, the audience, that maybe can help you, right? Question everything you were taught, okay? Another thing, separate fear from truth, okay? Another thing, build your own values. Do not take on the inherited ones that might not be healthy for you. Learn to disagree without feeling guilty. And that's it. So, you weren't born programmed. You were born curious. It's time to find the version of you that existed before the world told you who you had to be. So rebuild your mind, reclaim your identity, and start living from authenticity, not conditioning.